Okay, so here I am, getting ready for bed. Well, I am in bed, but trying to sleep. My mind is going crazy, and well, I'm also talking to a friend and whatnot, and texting and stuff, and she asked me what kratom is, and I started telling her, and so let me just educate y'all on what kratom is. It's a botanical that's grown in Malaysia. Is it Indonesia area? It's an Asian plant with leaves. When ingested, produce uh, opiate-like effects. Uh, in different doses, it can, at a mild dose, it can act like a cup of coffee or a shot of espresso. And at higher doses, it can be euphoric and sedative. Sedative. The brand that I prefer is OPMS. Opium, right? OPMS. It means organically purified mitochondria speciosa. I'm probably like saying that a little bit wrong, but that's what kratom is. That's the mitochondria or mitochondria specioso. Right, whatever. I'm trying. But that's the brand I prefer, and the thing is that it can upset one's stomach when taken in high doses. I mean, even in mild doses, it can be upsetting to the stomach. And so with what I would suggest people was that they went with OPMS and they got the 2 capsules and take one and see, how that feels. And then the next time, do 2. But you can't do it all the time because the effects aren't the same. And, so once a week, was, pretty typical. I mean, that's how they recreationally do it, and we still get the full effects. The thing is, so the really, no one wants to take more than 30 grams. I mean, like, that's a lot. And I've done it, a few times. I mean, that's like, yeah, that's a good time. And, but, usually, 15 to 20 grams is pretty good. Like, that's my dose. But it can still be upsetting to his stomach. It turn into a tea or a powder and drink it like that. So the thing is, they actually use this as a way to treat people with opioid addictions. And this is where, I start thinking, right? Okay. Because the FDA has been trying to ban kratom for the last couple of years. And I'm trying to think why. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Well, what is one of the biggest problems that we have here in the United States right now? It's the opium crisis. The opiate crisis between the healthcare system pushing drugs and the street drugs. Well, we can see with the healthcare providers, they're the ones that are supposed to be regulating this drug. And, well, they just decide to make some money at the expense and then cause problems for the entire country, all for their personal gain. But the street drugs, I mean, how do we solve that? I mean, we have this war on crime. I mean, where does opium come from? Where does it come from? I mean, weren't the opium wars over in Asia? And then, okay, so that's, well, shit. I think it's, what is it? Starts with an A and ends with a stan. Starts with an A and ends with a stan. And, wait a second, Afghanistan. Afghanistan. That's where the opium is coming from. They produce 90% of the world's opium supply. But wait a second, how can that be? We're over there hunting people in caves. And we're still over there hunting people in caves. But there's this opium going on over there. What about this war on drugs? We're at the cash cow. Why are we... Wait. Okay. So, what's happened? Oh, is the United States allowing Afghanis to produce opium and transport it around the world? Are they transporting it to the United States? I'm in a paradox here. I just need to give this thing a little start. Are all the facts leading to the point that we are at the largest opium supplier in the entire world, with the world's greatest military, hunting people in caves, when the real terrorist is the farmer that's growing that opium and smuggling it across the borders? How is this happening? And is the FDA, are these pharmaceutical companies, are they buying this opium for the pharmaceuticals? I mean, even still, that's only half the paradox here. I mean, if there's this opium that's being smuggled in, and there's this heroin on our streets here, that means that farmer growing that opium is terrorizing the United States. We're hunting people in caves. We haven't found anybody yet. We're still looking, though. We're sending more troops over there, and we're going to be staying there for a little bit longer. But the real terrorist is the damn farmer. But we're just walking by him, going up to the caves, looking for people. Because people in the caves brought down the Twin Towers and hit the Pentagon. Can you believe that? I can't believe that the real terrorist is the farmer. I mean, but the thing is, like, I guess there's two different kind of Afghanis. You got the farmer terrorist, and then you got the caveman terrorist. I mean, we're doing everything we can to find those cavemen. But that civilized human being, I just can't believe this. I need to speak to the president. Yeah, give me to speak to the president with this information right here. Because the bottom line is that they're trying to ban kratom because it can actually be used as a pharmaceutical, but they're not using it as a pharmaceutical. It's an organic, natural methadone. Methadone is a synthetic opioid, which is given to patients to help with their withdrawal. But here we have this plant capable of weaning people off, But we're just too busy pushing these synthetics down people's throats. And they're trying to ban this. When it could be, it's a tool. It's a damn tool that nature provided us to help us deal with our own problems. Nature gives us the problems. Nature gives us the answer to the problems. I'm sorry, I'm just some dumb, ignorant hippie dropout. Can't hold a job, can't stay in college day. Well, I just can't believe that these dumb MFers think that they all high and mighty and I want to see their tricks. This is what I'm saying, that we need to freaking actually start using our minds. And if we're not going to use your minds, then that's fine. Freaking, I'll use my mind for all of us, and freaking, let's just get there. We have common belief. And, fucking whatever the fuck. You don't need, let's just do something. Because we're getting hosed big time.